Hello everyone. As we are done till the 21, so let's move on to next 22nd. In this part 2, we'll move further. Okay. So the first question in the second part is London is on dash Thames. So London here, Thames is a river and London is a city. Whenever it comes about river, so do remember you have to use sorry you have to use the, because even though Thames is a proper noun, but only apart from the name of the cities which are unique, let's say in case of rivers, oceans, gulfs. Okay, so in all these cases we have to use the. For example, the Ganga, the Brahmaputra. Okay, in this case, let's move further. Yeah, as you can see, the 23rd example, the Ganges is a sacred river. Okay, it's a sacred river. So here at the first go, in the first blank we have to use the, and in the second blank we have to use a, because a here it gives a meaning of one one of the sacred river in India. Okay, next is dash Bay of Bengal lies in the east side of India. Yes, so wherever you find bay, gulf, ocean, as I have told earlier, so there you have to use the, and there is an exception for Hudson Bay. Okay, it is Hudson's. Okay, sorry for my handwriting. Hudson Bay. Okay, so with this we don't use the. Okay, apart from this we use everywhere. Even in case of canal, the Suez Canal is okay. So there is a continuation which I have left here. The Suez Canal is a canal which connects two continents. Okay, in the same way, Panama Canal, it is located in the Mexico. Okay, even it connects two continents and at the same two countries. Sorry, Mexico and USA. Okay, yeah. Next is the third one, 27th one. Sorry, Mahabharata is longest epic in the world. Whenever it comes about the epic or any sacred book, any book related to religion, okay, so in that case we have to use the, because they are unique book and they are for particular religion. So even in case of Mahabharata we have to use the Mahabharata followed by is, next the longest epic in the world. Okay, so here in one sentence we are using three articles the. Even if there is a Quran, so you have to use the Quran. In case of Bible you have to use the Bible. In case of Bhagavad Gita you have to use the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so do remember. Next, Sahara Desert is the largest desert in the world, as we have seen in the earlier slides in part 1. The Sahara, because in case of desert we have to use the. Okay, and is after followed by the, because the here we are using for superlative degree. Okay, and the world, as world is a unique. Do remember, whenever there is a unique, or if you're talking about a proper noun other than any, other than the names, for example, Mukesh, Suresh, Vikas, all this, and even the name of the cities, so you have to use the. And in case of cities we do use if there is no uh, particular sense. Okay, 29th, who invented the microphone? Okay, so when it comes about the invention you have to use the, but when it is used not for that purpose, so we don't use any article. Vinay has bought or television. Why not the? Because this is not invented. So in case of invented, we use the. Other than that, we use a. Okay, so any television it could be. Okay, but who invented the microphone? So he is a particular person. That's the reason why we have to use the. Next, the rule of the rule. Okay, of the two rule. Here, Sita is the more beautiful of the two girls. So whenever you find this kind of sentence, just blindly write the, and I'm pretty sure that never you'll go wrong. Next, this is a rule of comparative simultaneously. 32nd one is dash higher we go, the cooler we feel. Okay, so as soon as we go high, we feel cool. Okay, so here the cooler we feel. Okay, so at the first end we have to use article the higher we go, the cooler we feel. Simultaneously, if something goes on simultaneously, so we have to use article the in both the contexts. Okay, 33rd one, I caught him by the arm. You might be thinking like we don't have to use any article. No, it's wrong. Whenever a body part come into picture, in that case you have to use the. I caught him by the arm. You can have a look on the second, that is 34th one. She was wounded in the leg, you have to use. Okay, in the leg, in the leg you have to use. Okay, next is all of dash girls have gone there. In case of all of, half of, you have to use the. All of the girls have gone there. 36th one, half of the milk has been sold. In order to help you, in order to correlate, I'm just taking the class, telling you examples in this way. Okay, Ahmedabad is dash Manchester of India. Here, Ahmedabad is the Manchester of India. Whenever some city is compared with the other city, in that sense, the second city which is compared, before that we have to use the. Similarly, you can see the 38th question, Kashmir is the Switzerland of India. Okay, I guess you are getting clarity on this. Okay, if not, so please comment in the comment section. 39th one, there are two Pravins. Okay, sorry, some text is missing. There are two Pravins in the class, but I like dash Pravin who is present. So in this case, if there is such a scenario, so in this case you have to use article the. I like the Pravin who is present. And even the situation could be the Pravin who is absent. And most of the cases you will find the sentence, there are two Pravins or two Navins, two Mohans, whatever. Okay, and make sure that always the article the comes into the picture. Next question, 40th one, dash Hindi is spoken in India. So in case of language, when it is used as an individual, over there we don't use article the. Whereas if Hindi is used before language, in that sense we would have used. You can see here in the question 41st, do you speak dash Spanish language? Yes, so do you speak the Spanish language we have to use. Okay, next, 42nd one, physics is dash difficult subject. Here physics is used as a general sense at the beginning. Okay, physics is a difficult subject we have to use. Whereas whereas in the 43rd one, the dash physics of Mohan are weak. So here we are using in particular sense. In the 42nd we have seen in general sense. So in 43rd one we have to use the physics of Mohan are poor. So why are we are using, you might question us. So for this you have to go through our lecture on subject verb agreement. Over there you will find why the reason we are using are. Okay, there are many questions even come into you may find during sentence correction about here you might be given is, and unfortunately you make blend mistake and you lose your marks. Yeah, so without wasting our time, let's move further. 44th one, dash gold is a precious metal. Whenever uncountable noun is, gold is an uncountable noun, and whenever uncountable noun is used as general, in that case we don't use article. Here we'll use gold is a precious metal. Whereas in the 45th one, dash gold of Nepal is cheap. Here it is used as a particular sense. Thus we have to use the gold of Nepal is cheap. Okay, let's move further. Here you can see the Ganga is a sacred river. Okay, so this is for your exercise. Just go through, and if you find any difficulty, so let me know. And if you can write, so write the answers in the comment section, or even I'll prepare a video on the same. Okay, as you can see, Kashmir is the Switzerland of India. Whatever I have explained in the earlier topic, the same I'm dealing here. Okay, yes, so till here, whenever you find, so just pause and work on the questions and let us know. So there are total 50 questions. Okay, yeah, here is exercise 2. Actually it is not exercise 2. These are the different topics which further topics, and by doing so will end up the whole articles. My father is a lover of Vedas. Here Vedas are used in particular sense, where second one, the Vedas are revealed books. Okay, so in the first one we don't use the lover of the Vedas, but in the second one we have to use the Vedas are revealed books. Okay, third one, nature looks beautiful in the spring. In the third example, in the first one we don't use any article, as it's a general term. We are talking about nature in the spring. So whenever you find the spring, the autumn, okay, so in that case we use the. Whereas in the fourth question, even though we are using nature, but here nature is used in particular sense. The nature of Mohan is bad. Okay, next fifth one, do you play dash hockey? So in this case, do you play football, do you play volleyball, whatever? So we don't use football, volleyball, the hockey, whatever, we don't use, and it's wrong to say. Next, try to understand sixth one, dash cricket is dash popular game. So in the first you may think that yeah I have to write the over here, but it's wrong. We don't have to use the. Okay, sorry. So in the sixth one, cricket is a popular game. That's it. But in case of seventh one, the cricket we have to write, because we are talking about particular sense, definite sense. Okay, so in the seventh one we'll write the cricket of India is popular in the world. Yes, whenever you find a game or whatever in particular sense, so you have to use the, or else in general sense if it is, so you don't have to use. Next, eighth one, dash Bharatiya Janata Party is dash National Party. So in case of the name of parties, we have to use the Congress Party, the Janata Dal United, okay, the TRS, whatever the parties in India. So here the answer will be the Bharatiya Janata Party is a national party. Next one, dash rich are happy. In the ninth question, we have to use the rich are happy. Here the article the rich means the rich people, the whole community of rich people. Similarly, the tenth one is same. Dash weak and strong, dash noble and wicked, all will meet same fate. The weak and the strong, the noble. So in all the blanks you have to use the weak and the strong, the noble and the wicked, all will meet. Okay. So here the weak means whole the weak people, the strong means whole all the strong, the noble all the noble. Okay. Similar to the rich, as we could see in ninth one. Next, 11th one, yeah, this is very important. He moved from dash place to place. So you may get an idea that, yeah, I have to write he moved from a place to a place, but it's wrong. No article will be used here, and if you find place to place, so do remember it is only to confuse you and to deduct your marks. So please be aware of this rule. He moved from place to place, so no need of article. Same you can go with this. Dash beggar moves from dash door to door. Okay, place to place or door to door. So both things are same. So here you can use a beggar because any beggar, we are not pretty sure about any the uh, in the sense and particular beggar. Next one, 13th one, his car struck dash tree. You can still see dash mark on the tree. So whenever you first want to denote, first want to tell about a person, or let's say even you have seen in stories over there, first if you want to say, we'll say there was a king, and after that we use the. Okay, so it happens in stories, and the same rule follows here. His car struck or tree. You can still see the mark on the tree. Okay, this is how even the story trick is used here. 14th one, Kalidas was a poet and a dramatist. Why a poet and a dramatist even though we have two blanks? Because due to this, as you can see in subject verb agreement, so if there would be were, then the article would be different. Next year cloth was sold by, you may think here we have to use a, but actually it is the, and the same which we have discussed earlier, I am included it here. Sugar is sold at rupees 40 a kilo, so 40 per kilo, and in case of cloth by the yard. Okay. Next, 17th one, dash Mr. Sharma came to see you. If you are not sure about Sharma, so you have to use a Mr. Sharma. But if you know Mr. Sharma, for example Mr. Mishra, whom you met last evening is my friend. So if you are sure about that particular person, then you have to use the. So in the 18th one will use the Mr. Sharma whom you met last evening is my friend, and whereas in the 17th one, Mr. Sharma who came to see you. Okay, so came to see you mean you're narrating to someone else. So that's all about the articles in the part 2, and please go through these articles and make sure you get the best option chosen. Okay, so thank you and best wishes for your exams.